Oh, it's confidence in a glass. Oh my God, it's spilling everywhere. If you weren't aware, when I decided to start this new chapter in May of 2022.
Is there 20 swept?
Oh, God.
If you do have a car and you want me to rate it,
And it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Send me a DM on Instagram at alex.martini with 2 underscores. I had, in my Wish app of things in my garage, I had 3 cars, okay? It doesn't sound too bad, but I'm not gonna be bragging about these cars. Unlike 99% of the cool content creators living in California, where the weather is nice and they have things like kale in them, I'm instead located in Wisconsin, where the only thing that we have is age-old bush lattes, and I'm landlocked as fuck. But the good news is at least the margarita Mexican restaurant place gives me a shooter with my non-alcoholic margarita, so that when I come home to film, I can at least have something that feels a little bit like joy. I'm Alex, Alex.Martini with 2 underscores on Instagram, and today we're gonna be talking about my useless, insanely useless situation with the cars that are sitting in my garage and getting your help on deciding what each of these cars should be meant for this year so I can actually get the build plans put together for them, which is mostly just me begging permission from vendors to send us stuff because unfortunately this weird content creation thing results in you being broke a lot more than you think. And one of these cars will need to be put in this weird thing that we get up here called snow. So if you watched my last video where I poured my heart out and told you the 2023 dreams, you know that 1, I wanna build a goddamn community that talks to each other. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna need you to do. Go talk to somebody in the comments, all right? Maybe even go onto the link. I'm trying to make a Discord. I don't know how it works. More confusing than building a fucking website on Squarespace, but you can interact with that too. 2, I wanted to build a car for drifting, drag, track, and show because there's just so many cool people and stories there that I just want to go out there and learn, participate, maybe meet the Mr. McFarlane, if you will, okay? So just picture this in your head. Show, track, drag, drift. You got it? Now keep that in mind, okay, because we'll need to know that later. And as I really talk this out, the weather is 20 degrees outside. I can see it. There's ice across my window. It's just sheeted. It's freezing cold out there. And everywhere I go, it's nothing but just curb rash on wheels and frozen eyelids. But I don't wanna do that, okay? Instead, we need to get one of these bad boys on winter tires. Another one of them built for road racing, and then another one to look pretty, even if it's not too smart. Like you get where I'm going, okay? So here are our options. Let me give you a little update, a little status, a little open relationship in terms of what's going on with these 3 musketeeresses, okay? So currently, we've got the 2001 K24 Turbo Honda S2000 with 480 horsepower. Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. NVIDIA exhaust, stock rear end because we like to just play hardball, baby. 85 and all the goodies that make this one of the cars that you may need to put a bag over, but man, is it fun as hell. I absolutely loved driving the shit out of this car. And not even knowing what I was doing, I was able to get into a 12-second quarter-mile flat, okay? And included in this car, outside of just the fact that I can disappoint old people that drive automatic Corvettes, I also have within my arsenal of random car parts in the garage, these VR forged, okay, DO3Rs that are one piece. They're dark silver brushed. They're beautiful, okay? They're custom engraved. Thank you, Vivid. Saucy, okay? I have no tires yet, but these would go along great with the APR S2 GT wide body kit that we also have sitting there collecting dust, and the roll bar, currently still in its original wrapping from a year ago. Because the fucking clapped car took a minute, okay? We got busy, and then self-employed. Okay, we've got this thing as well. We've got the Ferrari F430. To be honest, I just want to bring this car to earth for everybody. It was a junkyard find, okay? I didn't even buy this car originally. It was bought for me and then I need to pay that person back. And when I did get it, it was terribly fucking ugly, okay? I love this car, but it was spaghetti red. We did a whole build series on it. It had coolant and transmission. It overheated for 2.5 years. Now the front doesn't close, the doors don't close all the way, and the air's got problem, okay? I could probably do a whole nother build series on it, but in terms of a temperamental son of a bitch, this one is it. Okay, it's the equivalent of my Datsun 280Z that I had. Look at it. It's a pain. It looks like it's a pain, okay? And the manufacturer is a pain, and it's also on summer tires. I will say that this car has had the opportunity to be driven and enjoyed more, and I have enjoyed it a lot more. It's not perfect. There are issues, there are things, there are quirks and features that would make Doug DeMuro just do a little shimmy in his 7'8" style. Every nut on the car is also somehow worth a kidney, so it makes working on the car a little bit slow. Then in the third option, we've got the best one of all. We've got the 1996 Nissan Gloria, Gran Turismo Ultima. Okay, this beautiful fine machine, this wonderful little snack, this scrumptious looking dumpy, okay? This is my cat of cars.
Talk shit about Carmel, I'll kill you. Talk shit about the Glory, you're dead, okay?
It's got the sauce, it's got a manual swap, it's got 4 doors, a full trunk, okay? And fucking summer tires, okay? Driver Motorsport and I worked on this car, and man, is it a blast. Nobody really knows what they're looking at. It looks kind of like an Ultima, but it's a blast because it's rear-wheel drive. We put a CD009 transmission in it, and then added some Fortunato 510 series coilovers. It's got Volt GTCs, Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, fucking summer tires. It's got a vibrant exhaust, hydro, an intake, all sorts of S13 and S14 goodies underneath so that when it undoubtedly does explode on the underside when we're practicing drifting, it can be easily replaced. Speaking of which, fun fact, the 4S does not stand for 4 seasons, okay? It stands for the 4th iteration of high-performance summer tire of that style from Michelin. Don't be fooled. I will run into a wall if I take these tires out in anything less than 40 degrees. Most of my cars can't even get up to speed to warm up the tires. Let's be real, okay? Now, everything is fine, but I am stuck, and I want to do something. I want to feel free again, okay? I'm tired of constantly posting my cat. He's adorable, but I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, okay? So here's where I'm at, and here's where I need your help. Because seeing Dakota slide around in Supra with his green wheels that are like from 2014 all over again, it makes me a little bit jealous, gonna be honest, okay? I'm thinking maybe we could do something with the Gloria. I know it's an old Nissan. I also know that it is like infamous for having rust issues if you show it salt, but that's a problem for the next owner, okay? And maybe, just maybe, we could do some sliding practice with it in controlled, safe environments like ice tracks or the Great Lakes. Or we could do some with the S2000. Okay, it looks like it's about to fall apart anyway, to be completely honest. But that won't be the summer drift car because the wheelbase is all funky for that sort of activity. And with us having to make a kit to make it wide, I don't even know if that really makes sense anymore. Okay, plus there is something incredibly intoxicating about driving a car very, very fast in a straight line. You think I'm joking. I'm not. And the people that go to drag events, they're a whole different breed. Okay, the 430 is too scary to get winter tires because outside of Pirelli, no one makes winter tires that would work for it, quite honestly. I think Michelin does, but they're hardly ever in stock. So that is why I need your help, okay? Which car should we make the track car? Which car should we make the drift car? And maybe the show car for 2023. Let me know, and I pinky promise I will do it, okay? I wanna just enjoy this winter. I wanna get out there for the last couple months, okay? I wanna show Dakota how to actually probably slide a car because I'm really just secretly insecure about the fact that he gets to do fun shit and I'm stuck inside posting cat pictures wondering when the f am I gonna get some winter tires for this thing? Continental's already on board to help with this in any way really that I can possibly find if they make the size, but the only thing that I need is you. So thanks for the love, and I'll be in the comments below for a bit just figuring out what car we're gonna be ruining for the winter fun. But like I said before, you know, inspirational Alex, that is not a problem for current me. That is maybe potentially a problem for future me. I'm Alex, AlexMartini with 2 underscores on Instagram, and today we talked about cars, and we will see you later. Peace. This is when we would leave. Okay, that's part of the script. That's part of the story. Who's a big boy? Who's a big boy? Who's a big boy? Excuse me. Do you think that Stancy Pants, hey, listen, up here. Do you think Stancy Pants did it on purpose? Okay. Is grassroots drifting really better than professional drifting? What are your honest thoughts about Hyundai? Do you think people should respect all builds? Great talk.